we'll go over this weekend's schedule. So this upcoming weekend, everybody heads to Phoenix International Raceway. Okay. And Phoenix, located at 7206 South Avondale Boulevard in Avondale, Arizona, 85323. Capacity is 67,000. Surface is asphalt. Length is 1 mile. And it's a dogleg oval. Number of turns is 4. Bankings at the turns 1 and 2, 10 and 11 degrees. Turns 3 and 4, 8 and 9 degrees. The backstretch is 10 and 8 degrees. Dogleg section 10 to 11 degrees. Front stretch is 3 degrees. And lap record 183.559 seconds. Ari Leindick, Bird Treadway Racing, 1996 IndyCar Series. So now, the racing fans, the Racing Podcast proudly presents this weekend's racing schedule. So Camping World Trucks, Xfinity Series, and Sprint Cup action this weekend. Friday, this weekend's Camping World Truck Series event, Friday, November 13th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Fox Sports 1 and MRN, or now they're calling it FS1, and that's the Lucas Oil 150 with 147 laps scheduled. Saturday, this weekend's Xfinity event, Saturday, November 14th, 4 p.m. Eastern, NBCSN and MRN, and that's the DAV 200 honoring America's veterans, and that is with 200 laps scheduled. Then on Sunday, the showdown in Valley of the Sun, week number 3 of the eliminated round, week number 9 of the chase, Sunday, November 15th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC and MRN, and that's the Quicken Loans Race for Heroes 500, and that is with 312 laps scheduled. So, let's take a look at the driver standings, shall we? RP continues. Welcome back, everybody, to the Racing Podcast. And this is the official West Point March. There you go. In honor of Veterans Day. And we are a day late because we don't broadcast on Wednesday. We broadcast on Thursday, so we do apologize. And I've been to West Point, man. West Point is pretty nice. Up there in upstate New York. Over the Hudson River. So let's get to it. The driver standings for this week. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series driver standings. Top 8, the Chasers. First place, Jeff Gordon in the 24 car. Second place, Kyle Busch driving the 18. Third place is Kevin Harvick in number 4. Fourth place, Martin Truex Jr. driving the number 78. And Carl Edwards, 5th place in the 19 machine. Bart Keselowski in 6th place, driving the number 2. 7th place, Kurt Busch in the 41 car. Then Joey Logano driving the double 2. He sits in 8th place. Jeff Gordon, 4,082 points. Kyle Busch with 4,080. Kevin Harvick, 4,079. Truex Jr., 4,076. Carl Edwards, 4,069. Bart Keselowski, 4,057. Kurt Busch, 4,048. Joey Logano, 4,013. And the only changes this week was that Kevin Harvick climbed from 4th up to 3rd, and Truex Jr. dropped from 3rd down to 4th. And that's out of the top 8. The non-chasers, from 9th to 15th place, it's Dale Jr., Denny Hamlin, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray, Paul Menard, and Matt Kenseth. Then 16th to 20th, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Casey Keene, Greg Biffle, Kyle Larson. And then 21st to 25th, Austin Dillon, Casey Mears, AJ Allmendinger, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Sam Hornish Jr. Manufacturer standings for Sprint Cup as follows. Chevrolet in first place with 1,495 points. Second place, Toyota with 1,432, 63 points back. And Ford's in third place with 1,414, 81 points back. And the big news in the Xfinity Series, 2 weeks ago, Chevy took the first place spot, but this week that just passed, Ford took first place back. Okay, we'll get into that. But the NASCAR Xfinity Series top 10. First place, Chris Boscia, driving in number 60 points. He's with 1,126 points. Second place, Chase Elliott, the number 9 car, 1,102. Third place, Ty Dillon, the number 3 car, 1,096. Then fourth place, Reagan Smith, driving the number 7, 1,095. Elliott Sadler, the number 1 car, and he's got 1,008 points. Darrell Wallace Jr., 6th place, the number 6 car, 1,001. 7th place, Daniel Suarez, the 18 car, with 1,000 on the nose. Brian Scott sits in 8th place, the number 2 car, 959. Brendan Gowen at 9th place, 62 car, also with 959 points. And then Ryan Reed sits in 10th place, the 16 car, with 854 points. 11th through 15th place in order, it's Ryan Sieg, Jeremy Clements, J.J. Ely, Dakota Armstrong, and Ross Chastain. And then 16th to 20th place, David Starr, Blake Koch, Landon Castle, Cale Conley, and Eric McClure. 21st to 25th, Joey Gase, Brennan Poole, Ryan Blaney, Harrison Rhodes, and Derek Cope. Manufacturer standings for Xfinity Series, as mentioned, Ford back in first place, 1,348 points. Chevy in second place with 1,347. Okay, so they're down just 1 point. Toyota at third place, 1,323, 25 points back. And Dodge in fourth place, 385 points, and there are 963 points back. All right, so that leaves us to the trucks. NASCAR Camping World Truck Series driver standings, top 10. First place, Eric Jones, the number 4 truck. He's with 824 points. Second place, Matt Crafton, the 88 truck, 807. Third place, Tyler Reddick in the 19 truck, 803. Fourth place, Johnny Soda, the 98 truck, 753. And Timothy Peters in fifth place, the 17 truck, with 718 points. Sixth place, Cameron Haley, the 13 truck, 698 points. Daniel Heinrich in 7th place in the 14 truck, 674. John West Townley in 8th place, the 05 truck, and 654. Ben Kennedy, 9th place, and driving the number 11, 630 points. And then 10th place, Spencer Gallagher in the number 23, and he's with 606 points. 11th through 15th place in order. Okay, Ray Black Jr., Tyler Reddick, John Hunter Nemechek, Mason Mingus, and Brandon Jones. From 16th to 20th place, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Corbin Forrester, Travis Grappel, Norm Benning, and Jordan Anderson. And then 21st to 25th, it's Matt Tifft, Cole Custer, Justin Boston, Timmy Hill, and Austin Terriot. Manufacturer standings for the trucks, Toyota with 954 points in first place. Second place is Chevy, 888, 66 points back. Ford, 863, 91 points back. Ram with 26 points, and they are 928 points back. Alright, so we're going to do a little NASCAR news, a little bit, and then we'll recap the schedule one more time. Okay, the truck schedule is out ready for 16. The Sprint Cup schedule is out for 16 already. Times have to be announced still, but they got the track set up. And the chase for 2016, they're at the same tracks, which some people think they should switch it up a little bit, but we'll get into details with the 2016 schedule at another date. Okay, so we'll take a quick break, and then we'll go over some NASCAR news, and it's the final stretch segment coming up next. NASCAR confiscates splitters from Joe Gibbs Racing cars on Sunday prior to Sunday's race at Texas. 2 chase drivers and 1 non-chase driver. They had to replace the splitters and undergo a second pre-race inspection. So the chasers that were involved were Kyle Busch in the 18, Carl Edwards in the 19, and the 1 non-chaser, the 11 car, Denny Hamlin. And then, so now, okay, they got the schedule for the trucks. We'll get into that to in a minute. But now, what the cool thing I heard was that NASCAR, and now some people, like the chase format, some people don't, okay. But now NASCAR this week has come out and said that it is pondering over, they're pondering over a playoff system similar to the Cup Chase, a playoff system for the Truck Series. One idea that is being considered is a 7-race elimination, with the Sprint Cup, it's 9 races, and then you get that 10th race, which is the last championship race. But with the trucks, they're considering a 7-race elimination consisting of 8 drivers. So with the Sprint, the elimination starts with 16. The trucks would start with 7 races, and then 2 drivers getting eliminated after each 3-race segment. So technically, you only have 2 rounds, 3 and 3, and then that last race would make it the 7th. Okay. So with Sprint Cup, you got 4 drivers getting eliminated. With the trucks, it would be 2. Okay. Now the truck racing has a very weird schedule because they don't race every single week. 23 races, I think, throughout the season. In 2016, there's 23 races scheduled for trucks. Compared to NASCAR, we get like 36 or 39. So, they got a really weird schedule with the truck racing for some reason. Don't know why. The most fans, probably, without a doubt, is Sunday. The Sprint Cup race probably gets the most fans. But I like the trucks. It's fun to watch. I like to try to catch the truck races when I can. Jeff Gordon, he's going to be a commentator on NASCAR, Fox TV broadcast on next year. And in fact, last Friday at the truck race at Texas, Gordon took part in a dress rehearsal during Friday's truck race at Texas Motor Speedway, working alongside Fox broadcaster Mike Joy and Hall of Famer Michael Waltrip. However, this was a rehearsal and was not seen by TV viewers, which is pretty neat. President and COO of Fox Sports, Eric Shanks, says, Friday night we got a glimpse of the future and it looks great. Jeff Gordon joins Fox officially in 2016 at Daytona. SourceMotorsports.com. And Danica Patrick surprises a couple from Wichita, Texas. Now, I'm going to butcher this guy's name. I just know it. It's Alican Boyaculio. Alican. And it's Boyaculio. I can almost put money on it. It's probably an Italian name. But the Boyaculios, Alican and his wife Michelle, Alican purchases a Chevy Camaro, one of the first sixth generation Camaros, ordered from Huffiness Chevrolet in Dallas. And the couple goes to pick up the car, and surprise, Danica Patrick's there to hand over the keys. Not only that, but Danica Patrick even takes the couple for some high-speed drags out in the parking lot, Texas Motor Speedway, in their new Camaro. 455 horsepower, 6th generation Camaro, price tag $47,000. Todd Gilliland